or not to be? That is the question.
You, by no drift of conference, get from him why he puts on this confusion, rated so harshly all his days of quiet, with the turbulent and dangerous moods.
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he will by no means speak.
Nor do we find him forward to be sounded, with the crafty silence he keeps aloof, when we would bring him onto some confession of his true state. Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition.
Regard of a question, but of our demands most free in his reply.
Did he assay you in any passing?
Madam, it so fell out that certain players here around the way these be told him, and there did seem in him of a kind of joy, to hear of it, they are here above the court, and as I think they have argued.
I shall obey you, and for your part, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauty to be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. So shall I hope your virtue will bring him to his wonted way again, to honor you both.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, walk you here. Gracious, so pleased we will bestow ourselves. Read on this book. That show of such an exercise may color your loneliness. We are oft to blame in this. 'Tis too much proof, and that with devotion and plus action we do sugar over the devil himself.
Oh, 'tis too true. How smart a lash that speech doth give me conscience. The harlot's cheek, beauty with plastering art, is not more ugly to the thing that helps it than is my deed to my most painted word. Oh, heavy burthen.
I hear him coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation the belly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Ay, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal sort, must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of so long a life, for who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might this quietus make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear it to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no child returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of? Thus conscience thus makes coward of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with disregard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Soft you know, thou fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons, be all my sins remembered?
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you, well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long to re-deliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them word of so sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again, for to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor and kind. There, my lord.
Ha ha, are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse of beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Ay, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a god than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. The virgin could not so inoculate our old stock, but we all shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breed of sinners? I am myself indifferent, honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses on my back than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them a shape, for time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? are Aaron's knives all. Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heaven.
Thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery, go. Farewell. Or if thou wilt needs marry, marry a fool, for wise men know well enough that monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Heavenly powers, restore
Read
him.
your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig and amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures, and make your rhymes up on his finger. Go to Omnor on it. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery go.